Hello, this is a reading for Libra. It's going to be an energy medicine reading using kinesiology cards and my own intuitive channeling. So just before we start, I wanted to put some oil on, which has got bergamot in it, which is great for reducing stress. Also good for the skin. It's got rose, which is great for the heart and the skin as well. Ginger for nausea, for activating digestion, for morning sickness. Jasmine, such a floral kind of feminine fragrance. And lavender, which is great for soothing, calming, relaxing, and it's also good for the nerves. So just breathing that in. Tuning into your energies. I'm getting a sense of quite still energy, and there's a bit of a buzz in the background. So it's kind of like when you fall asleep in front of the television. You know, you're so tired you just can't keep your eyes awake. So let me see, are we tuning out? No, are we tuning? Yeah, you're tuning into something deeper within. So you're allowing yourself to tune out to the white noise, tune out to the TV, the socials, and just to really, the image is this slight hilly landscape which just feels so still. I'm getting a sense of a shadow of someone there. Is it your shadow? Is it past demons? Past demons from your home life? Just going to check if we need a certain point. Lungs, 1, 2, 3, 4, lung 4. Lung 4. So I'm using my camera, using my phone, which has my acupuncture book on it. So I've just pulled it up. So lung 4 is up here on the arm, a little bit down past the bicep. So just massage into this area. If you have your palm facing forwards, your hand facing forward, just massaging that bit up there. Breathing into it, swapping sides. And the energy will transmit through to you. So I'm activating for all. You can join in if you like that extra physical experience. And lung 4, let's see what lung 4 is connected to. One, 6. So lung 4 is a point which is great for coughing, asthma, short breath, heart pain, palpitations, agitation, fullness, retching, pain in the medial aspect of the arm. So which is where the lung meridian goes, down the inside, not the outside. The psychology of it is, it's the lung meridian, so grief, value, I do not value myself. So let's just tune in to see if there's any further context. Are we looking at grief, value, I do not value myself, I'm better than others, I'm different from others, I'm not good enough. So they both showed. I'm different from others. I'm not good enough is the one that's showing the most. So just tuning in, closing your eyes, feeling those words. I am not good enough. I am not good enough. Where does that land in your body? I'm getting a sense in the back right hand side of my shoulder blade, scapula. And that is, without really seeing it, that is pretty much where the lung meridian is. So it's old grief that we're letting go of, and I'm not good enough. So I'm just going to pull a card for context. Oh, and it jumps straight out. New life. Oh, I love this card. It's, yeah, so it's pretty much like spring where I am in the Southern Hemisphere. It's that, you know, breaking free from the slumber and the hibernation of winter. It's 39, so numerologically speaking, that is a 12, which is a 3, which is creation time, which is spring, which is when nature comes alive and babies are born, whales migrate. New life. It's time to drop that I'm not good enough. And this is, we've just stepped into your birthday season as well. I think it's the 27th. Okay, this is 27th of September, so we're definitely in your season. Birth of ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. And these readings do focus more so on relationships to self, other, true path. So the relationship message, new energy enters old relationships. New relationships are bursting with a sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is very auspicious sign with a respect to love and partnership in all forms. Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need for Libra? I'm going to see what that shadow aspect was. So drawing a tarot card from the Wild Unknown Tarot. What was that shadow aspect coming over the mountains? Apart from I'm not good enough, what is that shadow aspect from the home? 6 of Swords, so welcoming in a little bit of travel. Swords, a bit too much in the head. Hope at last. Recovery from difficult times. Hope is on the horizon. Things will get better. It's important to rest, revitalize, and surround yourself with joyful friends. Plan a trip, short or long. Even getting out of town for the weekend to further lift your spirits. Are we looking at trips? No. Are we looking at... We're looking at rest. So even though we've come into spring in the Southern Hemisphere, go slow. Don't go crazy too fast, bursting with the vitality of the sun. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the perfect time to start easing up and resting. So that can also bring awareness to closing your eyes and allowing the breath to help you to rest that mind. Always coming back to the cycle of the breath. When you get caught up in your mind, racing away with the energy within. Is there anything else we need? Sound. Some sound. Context for sound. Some homework. Googling the sound of whales. Or maybe I can pull it up right now. Whale sound. So this is kind of like a mini kinesiology session mixed in with cards and energy medicine. As I was waking up and my soul was coming back into my body this morning, I thought this week's readings were going to be different, a lot more tuning in, which I love.
If you're a property owner, investor,
No. Okay, so bringing on the sound of whales. We'll just do a quick meditation, and hopefully that sound comes through okay for you. If it doesn't, please just Google some whale sounds and do some tuning in your own time. Are there any other messages for Libra this week? What are the message keepers trying to tell you? Feels like birth. I've got this image of literally opening and kind of like a flower pushing through the soil. The hippiastrums have a really phallic stem and a beautiful head, a bit like a lily. That's the image I'm getting. So strength, courage, love, deep space holding for all those women who are literally going into the birth phase. Breathe, trust your bodies. And for everyone else, don't resist. Allow the process of whatever it is that you're birthing into your lives to keep coming forwards. When you come across some resistance, tune into your heart space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heart 6. Heart 6. Heart 6 acupuncture point is, it's going to be on the arm as well. Oh, how could I forget? So it's just below the wrist crease. There's a little circle there, the bones at the wrist, just about 0.5 centimetre below that. Just holding that there. Tuning into your heart. Tuning into the whale song. And again, there is more of there's a buzz on the left side, so the yin side of all of us, the feminine side. So just walk on the earth. Connect yourself with those people who really nurture and nourish you. We don't need any extra white noise coming into our precious energy fields. And I'll just see what the medicine is of heart 6, 81. just take whatever resonates with you. But this point is the cleft point for the heart channel. So Zyclef, so pain in the heart. So just, holding your heart, holding that wrist point, allowing yourself to breathe out any pain, any residues of pain without thinking about it. Just think about the word pain. Feel what comes, feel, connect. We allow the breath to circulate it outwards. Heart pain, unbearable stabbing pain of the heart. So maybe someone has been broken-hearted, maybe someone has gone behind your back and you've felt that stabbing. Calling on an animal totem to help you. Yeah, and out comes the panther. It just jumps straight out. That's the annihilation card. So if people have been backstabbing you, causing you lots of pain that isn't yours, being malicious, time to chop dead wood and move on and just not have anything to do with them anymore. Fullness of the chest, palpitations, fright, fainting from severe anger or fright, epilepsy, loss of voice, sudden turmoil, disorder with cardiac pain, nosebleeds, vomiting blood, night sweating. Oh, wow. That's really coming in again on the right side, the back of the scapula, down so all through the lung and the heart. Just surround yourself with those people who've got your back. Keep aware, not too trusting. And send yourself that love and that forgiveness for trusting. Trust is a beautiful thing. And when it's abused, it has nothing to do with you. It feels deeply, deeply painful. And the shadows go so deep within the soul and the heart, and the spirit, gets really disturbed, and sleep goes out, and it's hard to trust again. But this is not about you. This backstabbing, nothing to do with you. I love myself, I accept myself, I am myself around others. Other people like the real me, I am in control of my life, I do what others expect of me. I am myself around others, I do what others expect of me. So, tuning into your own needs, letting go of other people's expectations of you. What is it that you need to do in this moment to help birthing that child, to help birthing that project, to keep resistance at bay? And I'm holding that point in the pericardium, the heart protector, feeling the activation within you all of heartbreaks gone by in this lifetime, past lifetimes. Taking that sword out, taking that energy out. And let's see what kind of archetype will help us with all of this. The medallion, the ring and the seed. So reward yourself. We don't need to go to the Olympics. We don't need to enter anything. Life is the quest. So give yourself praise, and you might even want to go out and buy a medal or go to an op shop, recycle, reuse, buy something that is shiny and a beacon for you to just tune in and go, wow, I did that, and praise yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Cover that wound, heal that wound as if you're putting an elixir on, and within seconds, minutes, days, the wound, the stabbing has gone, and you can move into the ring of life. You can come into unity. You can be at one with yourself again. You can trust. You can marry. You can come together in community and circle and surrender your truth and feel the support. And then we have the seed. You can seed the new beginnings. I'm feeling plant-based as well. You can literally eat lots of seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, so great for gelatinous, fibrous, omega-3s. Hemp seeds also really high in protein. I'll just bring out the book for that one. Because where I am in spring is when the seeds grow abundantly. Oh wow, so we had the ring and we had the seed, and they are consecutive. No, they're not. LX. Oh, yeah, okay. I jumped the gun. I thought they were consecutive cards, which means flow. But we've jumped from one chapter to the next. So take those leaps of faith. The beginning, the origin, the pearl. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed initially in nourishing soil. The origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning, or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there's a potent regenerative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. So kind of like that feeling I had at the beginning, where you're blocking out that white noise, and the feminine, there was that buzz again trying to get in. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. Yeah, and again, regenerative, fertile, germinating, building energy is all around you, leaving behind any festering, stewing, dormant energy as we emerge into spring. Thank you, Libra. Kyla Aditi, the true heart visionary. Click like, click subscribe, share, and enjoy the whale song meditation. Happy birthday.